Hi there, so I'm going to be showing you today how to make this Lacey teardrop fascinator. Doesn't it just look gorgeous? If you think it does, do let me know in the comment section below. But before we get into it, I would like to say a big thank you to all our subscribers, and for those just joining us, you are most welcome to the Ventcraft channel. We hope to say thank you in our next video because we are sure you would click that subscribe button. And everyone, please do ensure you like, comment, and share this video. So these are the items we'll be needing. Now I have this feathers. It was actually cream, as you can see. I will open it for you to see. Then I decided to spray it because of the mixture you would see that I'm using, so that it will just blend in. So that's why it came like this, and that's what I used to spray, the car spray. Okay, so this is the teardrop. It has already been molded and covered up like this. If you don't know how to do this, then I'll drop the link down in the description below so you get to know how to mold it. I'll also put a tab there. Okay, so I'm going to be covering it like this. You can see how it matches rather. Okay, then I have my birdcage veil, and this birdcage veil is measured 10 inches. All right, I'm sure you know how to cut a birdcage veil. Do you know? To let me know. Measurement tape, your uhu gum, then you'll be needing your scissors and this lace material that I've cut. And this, can you see the patterns there? I've cut out those patterns also that I'm going to be using. Just be creative, my dears, when you're making. Oh, we'll be needing a razor blade. What else are we going to be needing in this? Yes, then I'm going to be making use of fishing line and my needle. So now, the first thing I'm going to do is cover up the molded teardrop fascinator already. So what I'm doing is checking the back side so that I would face it up, because of course the front, you want it on top of the fascinator. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to be covering the teardrop with it. Now this teardrop, it was molded with straw mat, yeah. So I'm tying up the Alice band so it doesn't disturb me, and I'm going to be using my uhu gum to put all around the edges, but just on top of the bias, so that I would just be able to cut it and it will just give it a lovely pattern there. But you can also still cover it with bias. Just keep watching and learning. Remember, when you're covering up, you're going to do what? North, south, east, and west. And the reason you are doing that is so that you would have a smooth finish. You will see that when I finish, it's going to be so smooth and you'll be like, wow. So if you're like, wow, please write that in the comment section below. Wow, W-O-W. You can put some exclamation marks after it. So now I've finished doing the north, south, east, and west, and I'm dragging the other places in between it and pushing it down like so. Remember to wait a bit after you've put the glue. Don't do it immediately so that it dries up just a bit, not so much. But if you start cutting and you see it coming out, just put some glue there and still push it back, and it would come out perfectly like this. So the next thing we're going to do, this is where our razor blade comes in. I'm going to be cutting it just on top like so, and anyone that I see that opens up a bit, I will just use my glue and put it back. I think I had like about 2 that opened up a bit or more than that, but you can see me pressing it down as I'm doing that. I couldn't wait for it to dry fully so that you'll be able to have this video today. Now the next thing you do is take your birdcage veil, and I'm going to be pleating it like so. Can you see the way I'm pleating it? Okay, and once I'm done pleating it, I will take my fishing line with my needle and I'm going to sew it. Now if you don't have fishing line, no problem, you can just use a matching thread to the color of what you are making. So keep watching and learning. Once I'm done, I'm going to be putting it like so, just a little bit close to the tip of the tears. You know why it's called a teardrop, don't you? If you do know, let me know in the comment section below. All right, so I'm going to be sewing it with my fishing line as well there. Now, I'm sure you'll be wondering, oh, is it going to stay put like that? And the rest, don't worry. You see how I ensure that it stays put and comes a little bit on the eyes to give it that hot, gorgeous look. So now I take my arrow bunch feathers and I'm going to be sewing it. Now you want to make sure you pass it through the feather so that it holds it firmly, and that's what I'm doing right now. And the fishing line, you can see, is really hidden when you use, although still when you're taking it from the back, ensure you pass it close, because finally I'm going to be closing the top side. So that's what I'm doing. So in it, keep watching and learning. Now, once I was done with that side, I took another part. After you first of all put your veil well, bend it down, then you put the feathers close down, and you're just going to grab some part of it. Now that gives it the standing effect. Some stand and some would lap on top of your teardrop fascinator to hold the bird cage in place. Keep watching and learning. And just in case you want to learn some more teardrop designs, you can join us in the Dvent Academy Fascinator Class 3. It's an online class on Telegram, and you not only get to learn how to make that, but other designs as well, as you can see in the flyer above. Now also, this particular one was won by Kate Middleton. You don't want to miss it. See you there. The link is in the description below. The Dvent Academy reception. You get in there and make your request. Once I was done with that, the next thing I did was I took those pieces of lace trimmings that I cut out from the lace that I used to cover the teardrop straw mat fascinator, and I just used it to decorate around. Sorry. Now I would be dropping the links of all the items that we used in making in the description of this video. So if you can't get it in your local store, you would have Amazon links, AliExpress links. Also, YouTube has given us a choice to be tagging the items on the video. I would also search for that and see how I can tag to make it easy for you to get all the products if you cannot find it in your local store. You'd also notice that underneath you'd be seeing some part of the feathers you don't want to be seen, so you also use this lace trimmings to cover them up and give it a lovely finish. Keep watching and learning. And that's how I made this gorgeous lace teardrop fascinator. If you think it's gorgeous, as I've been saying, gorgeous, do let me know in the comment section below, and move ahead to give me a thumbs up if you gained value from this video. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And so you don't miss out on the molding, this is the video on how to mold the teardrop fascinator with straw mat. So you could go ahead and click it.